All right, Andrew Eason of the ESUCC here, and I want to welcome Jen McNally of ESU 5 as we talk a little bit about identifying students with additional physical, mental health needs. We're talking about SEBL here, that's social emotional behavioral learning, and what we can do to support our students during these trying times. And so, Jen, thank you for joining us for this important topic.
Yes, thank you for welcoming me here. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, and I'm also excited to share some of the resources that you put together. And so you can find these on this page. You can find them at bit.ly/SEBL resources. This is Jen's private stash of great resources, personal Google folder. So make sure that you're checking that out. Jen, will you talk to us a little bit about what they'll find when they access that resource?
So everything that you're going to see in this folder, thanks, Andrew. Now everybody knows it's my collection. But really, it's all the collection of social emotional behavioral learning that I feel has been really impactful that I share with our clinical team here, our school counselors across our state, and other clinicians that I work with across our state. Because we all need resources, and sometimes it's difficult to always spend the time to know what resources we're looking at. And so here you're going to find a ton of just getting to know kids, how to deal with worries, how to deal with stress, how to kind of move forward, and positive affirmations. And you'll see all of these things here that you're going to have that you're going to be able to print out. And we also, cool thing, we add to this folder throughout the year. So we will be able to continue to add those things that have been purposeful and impactful and intentful to helping students build social emotional learning.
Gosh, that's so important. I know with my own kiddos, actually, they have a day built in when they're on hybrid, which is Wednesdays, where they do a social emotional behavioral learning lesson. They've shown me that what the impact that's had on them at different moments at home, and talked about how much they appreciate it. And so I think it's great that this work is becoming, I think, even more prevalent in the intentional efforts of administrators and educators as well. And so speaking to that a little bit, I guess I've seen the impact under my own roof, but what does that kind of look like in a building whenever we start to implement these strategies, use some of the things from the folder? What can we kind of look to as being ways to say, yeah, this is actually taking hold in our building?
Well, I think right away you'll start to find that kids are engaged in the learning, right? They kind of, kids have a lot of great ideas and passionate ideas and big emotions. And really what building social emotional behavioral learning within your classroom helps kids engage in the learning. They do better academically. They do better behaviorally. They have, improvements on self-awareness, how they interact with others. And I also think it's a win-win in the aspect that not only are kids sparking joy and learning about themselves and things and learning about other people, but also as educators in the room, you're also learning about things that we may not have always known about the kids in the room, right? Some different things. And so building that empathy and understanding is so cool. And I know so many teachers who are just making it a non-negotiable in their classroom, social emotional learning, because it's so powerful. Healthy kids are healthy learners. And we're not just talking about physical health. It's also the mental, emotional health. And so I'm excited that so many of our educators in our state are utilizing.
I love that you bring that up too, just that this is not just for the individual students' benefit, but for what this does with regards to classroom culture, engagement, and relationship fostering, which is difficult in a remote setting, and all the more reason to make this even more intentionally a part of your efforts. So Jen, thanks for sharing on this topic. Jen has created other videos, and so make sure you check those out underneath this particular page. And so, yeah, thank you for your time. And we're going to put together a parent video as well. So make sure you look for that on the site too. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.